Hey, it's Cynthia. I just wanted to stop in. I was just closing up some things, and I happened to see a live that someone I know from one of the groups that I follow. Her name is Ty, and she was just talking about a really interesting topic, and I thought I would piggyback off of her live and talk about what she was talking about. Um, in her live, she was talking that her husband apparently had just recently had a heart attack, and he's younger than 50, and how it had been a few weeks, I'm not quite sure how long, but she was having trouble processing um, that event and how that affects her and so on. And apparently her husband's doing well, and I'm so thankful for that. But understand that my father passed away this year, and before that, he had several heart issues, and my mother just went through a heart scare. And so I understand it on that level, not necessarily with my spouse. But I think one of the stories that she was talking about was really great. And she was coming from the aspect that at a certain point, we have to stop telling our story of victim, of abuse, of our pain points, um, of our place where we've been in bondages, where we've been pushed down, the obstacles that we've encountered, just all the ugly, painful things. And I agree as well, but I do want to say out there, if there's people who are in pain, bondage of any kind, or you have emotional wounds from your past, or you have something that you're struggling with that you just can't move past. Maybe you have a secret that you've never been able to tell anyone else, and it's keeping you like a ball and chain connected to your past. I do encourage you to do the work to get that healed. And I will just blatantly tell you that I can help you with that. And that's, you're worth it. And you need to do that. But her topic tonight was that we needed to start telling our story of overcoming. And I really resonated with that and start living and thriving. And as a Christian, I would even add, and living in abundance. So many of us live far below what the Lord would have for us to live, and very few of us are living in abundance. And so I commend her for her Facebook Live and her message. And I thought one of the couple of the points that she brought out is that when we stay where we are, sometimes it's a brilliance blocker. And I really loved that terminology that she used, because it's true. However, when we're in pain and we're bound up, it's hard for us to see that we're brilliance. It's hard for us to see our own creative genius. It's hard for us to see how fabulous we really are, and how intricately we are created, and that there is a plan and a purpose for us individually, and you have a story to tell that only you can tell, and a life to live that only you can live. So I loved that when we stay in our place where we haven't come out of any kind of bondage or any kind of weakness or obstacle or past that we're tied to, it becomes a brilliance blocker. And that is so true. And it's time for us to create our vision for our future. It's time for you to start living. It's time for you to be fabulous. It's time for you to be a genius. It's time for you to be who you were meant to be. And so I want to encourage you that, your past may have served you for a season, but it's a new season. And it's time for you to become who you were created to be. And if you need help with that, I would love to do that for you. But if it's not going to be me, then find someone who can help you, because I believe in you, and I know that you can be fabulous, and that you have great things ahead of you if you can just get past the things that are holding you. And find someone who can do that, because as I said, I do believe in you, and I know that you can do great things. God bless you. Be sure to check out my website, realliferevised.com. I do have a new course that I just put out. Oddly enough, it does work right into this particular Facebook Live. It's called The Journey to You 2.0, in which I discuss things like defining your big why, and the dreams and goals of your life, those sorts of things. So I encourage you to go over there and check that out on my website. It's The Journey to You. It would be realliferevised.com/you 2.0. So be fabulous. Good night and have a great evening.